I don't like words that start with C. I find they always lead to spiraling thoughts of what a word with a C has the power to accomplish. That one word alone can string your life to death, bear the broken hearts of abandoned souls. I always thought it would be best to pretend that my sympathy was nothing more than mere sensitivity, but the heart is stronger than my careful words, and the images of a doctor standing there in a long white coat defeated my every act of emotional defiance. The drafty halls and strange smells became the only place that felt like home when a paralyzed tongue battled to speak the words aloud. A single word spoken can suddenly change the entire world painted in your eyes. So I fought a war in myself, body, and mind. Laying on this bed contorted to the frame of brittle bones until the world turned into indistinguishable shades of gray. And I can't help but wish some days that there will come a time there won't be enough air for just one more breath, when it gets too hard to acknowledge that the act of stepping off a bed is as tough as running up 1,000 steps. And sometimes I want to scream at my mother for the body she's left me with. For the hundreds of nights I lay buckled in pain, waiting for the day I can finally say I'm okay. In an attempt to heal these crooked pieces, I started a debate in my head, trying to think of all the reasons I could ever bring someone into my life, let their hands grasp onto mine, because I'm not strong enough to even hold myself up. And the hospital trips with these blank white walls were more comfort than a saddened face staring at the complicated cords wrapped around my shaking wrists. I wanted someone to ask me if they ever think I'll find love again. A death wish standing over my shoulder, a constant whisper each time the world goes black. She looked at me with terrified eyes, told me she could never be with someone who was on the track of a deterioration with rotten cells resting under their skin. I wanted to let tears pour down, create an ocean with the fragments of my soul I've never been able to silence, but all I could do is smile, trying to escape the formation of her lips, of that one word that consumes me with blazing hate. She couldn't have known that just the other day, my lover turned to me and told me she couldn't stay, panicked thoughts of watching me slip away without a single ounce of control. And I've had cruel intentioned disbelief tossed at my face, asking for the papers of my personal imperfections, proof that the fights were not solely in heart and mind. They smothered themselves in my cells too. And they tell me I'm too young to be ripped apart by emotion, to have my healthy body broken. But pain, disease, death, and yes, cancer knows no gender, religion, or age.